Tomorrow marks 1 year since the deadly wildfires in Lahaina, and the path forward is becoming clearer.
The governor will be in West Maui today to open another temporary housing project. Chris Latronic joins us now live in Lahaina with more. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Sarah and Sam. Yes, tomorrow marks a year since that fateful day happened in Lahaina with those unfathomable wildfires that came through here with 102 lives that were passed because of it. Right now, we're here live off Lahaina Bypass Road at what they're calling almost the teardrop of Lahaina, the Lahaina Memorial, memorializing the people that died, as well as just a good place where people can come and kind of gain solace as we continue to recover through here. But it's all about the residents that been going through this ever since the first day of it happened. Here we are with Maddie Schweitzer and Blake Rameld, who've been kind of activated right at the beginning of this horrible disaster. But it's almost a year. How's things going with you, Maddie and Blake?
Well, you know, as a community, it's just inspiring to see the resilience that everyone has here and the way everyone wants to stick together. You know, there's a lot of issues that still need to be addressed. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, but at least when it comes to residential, there's a lot of progress, a lot of things moving forward, and most importantly, I think people are optimistic and we're sticking together. So I think that's the most important thing.
Yes, absolutely. Blake, you're growing up right over here. You said your grandma's house right up the road. How are you dealing with this almost a year after this crazy disaster?
You know, not gonna lie, it is hard. I think this week hits definitely hard. It kind of, you feel some of the feelings and emotionally that you had maybe that first month of the fire. But like places like this you can go to for some solace. You know, with the structures going up, there is a lot of hope. And like the momentum we have and how quick we're moving, I think it's helping a lot of people out, knowing that, you know, soon we're going to be able to go home.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good to know. And so what do we need to do to move forward? What are some of the things that are really keeping you optimistic about the future?
Well, right now, again, it's just being able to see what's going on with the residential houses. I think, you know, we're trying as hard as we can to look at the light, and we were expecting it'd be years until some people were able to start moving back in. So that's really, we're trying to stay focused on that and being able to see that. But of course, you know, there's a lot of healing. 1 year anniversary triggers a lot of emotions, and business center is not even close to starting to get done. So there's a lot of healing, a lot of work to get done.
What you've also been focused on a lot is a documentary that you guys been working on pretty much ever since the first day. How's that going, and how's your feeling just going through that? It's almost like reliving the whole thing every day.
Yeah, it's really hard. It is. It's an emotional roller coaster for all of us on the team here, but it's our kuleana. It's our responsibility to make sure that we're telling the story and telling the story of our people. It's not us personally telling the story. It's the community. We're interviewing people. We're putting the pieces together. So we want to be able to not just show what happened to Lahaina and why, but most importantly, inspire other people across the world. Anybody that has any sort of issues that come up like this, how to stick together as a community.
Yes, and you guys have been doing a great job of keeping everybody informed almost right at the moment that the fires happen. Stay tuned. We're going to be with Blake and Maddie for one more segment to learn more about the documentary, as well as moving forward here in Lahaina. This is Chris Latronic working for Hawaii, live from Lahaina, sending things back to you.
All right, mahalo, Chris, Maddie, and Blake.